Hey guys, welcome to this video in NearPod, and I'm really excited because I'm going to show you how you can upload your PowerPoints and Google Slides into your NearPod presentation, and you will bring your presentation back to life by adding in interactive NearPod elements, which is awesome. So we start in our home screen, and you're actually going to go to lesson in NearPod like you would create in NearPod from scratch. Only we're gonna upload some things that we already have. So you can drag and drop. I personally just like using the upload files. It's just what I do. And before that, we should title our lesson something really cool because y'all are really cool and your title will reflect your coolness. And then we go to upload files. So you will see 4 icons. And I have a Mac, so I don't have any Microsoft software on here. So I don't have Microsoft PowerPoints. If you have PowerPoints, this is going to be the icon for you. You will go in and you will be confronted with the same thing, actually, that I'm going to show you with Google Slides. The only difference would be that you would be uploading, right, PowerPoint slides instead of Google Slides. If you use Dropbox, same thing, you would click on the Dropbox and select things from your Dropbox. And also if you have things saved in your OneDrive, like PowerPoint Online, you could use this feature. But I'm going to focus on the Drive because I'm going to add in a slide deck that I just finished. And once you click the Drive, right, it connects to your Google Drive. And you can search for different things that you have on here. I am going to select my cultural diversity of the Americas. And you see 2 options, okay? You can upload as PDF viewer or individual slides. So PDF viewer is going to look like this. It shows your slides as just one slide. So this is like my entire slide deck into one NearPod slide. That might be something that would come in handy for you. For the interactive parts that I want to do, this is not going to work for me. So I'm actually going to go and upload as individual slides, and then you can see the difference between the two. I will also say that this slide deck of mine is a little longer. It's, I think, 17 slides. So for the stuff I've created, it is a little more lengthy. However, you'll see it doesn't take that much time to upload. So it's uploading into my NearPod presentation, and just a few more moments and you will see these slides displayed kind of all mapped out. I promise this does not take long. There we go. Okay, so here is my slide deck that I created. And so again, like if you are uploading a PowerPoint, then these would just be PowerPoints, okay? And what you can do from here, and this is where I'm actually really excited about this, is add in those interactive elements of NearPod to make your presentation more engaging. So for example, I have my students, okay, sorry, going into this slide. So one of the things I'm talking about is cultural diversity. And so I point out how Texas is the 4th most diverse state in the United States. And I asked my students in the presentation what immigrant groups make the state diverse. And so you might, or as a student just looking at this without any interactive element, might just read the question and then immediately go on to the next slide. But with NearPod, I can make them answer the question, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cancel because I didn't actually edit anything. I just clicked on it so you can have the background as to what I'm going to include. And I'm going to add slide. I'm going to, actually, that's a lie, cancel, belay that order. Okay, I'm going to add slide. I'm going to go to activity and I want to collaborate because I want my students to see their classmates' answers. And so the topic, right, is cultural diversity and immigration. Description, so this would be my question. Ooh. What immigrant groups make Texas a diverse state? Something else I'm going to put in here is that I would also, as you can see, I've got 250 characters left. Typically, I have my question up here or question down here, and then I will add in a sentence stem. For a time, I'm not going to add in the sentence stem, but usually I have my students write in a sentence stem, and then I will go back and look at those reports and take them for a grade. And you can add pictures. Okay, I think I've shown you that already. Here we go. Immigrants make up America. He looks heartbroken. We're going to go with it. Okay, pick out whatever picture you want, and then there's different themes for your collaboration board. Save, and now all I'm going to do is, move this. I guess I have to move it in chunks. There we go. In the order that I want it to go. So now, right, I'm going to preview this so I can see what it looks like for my students. And cultural diversity, right, going over this, my kids are like super engaged. Click the next arrow, and woo, cultural diversity and immigration. He actually doesn't look too sad. I'm glad I picked this picture. Cultural diversity and immigration, what immigrant groups make Texas a diverse state. And the kids will answer it and post it, and so then they can see each other's answers and then get an idea of, oh wait, you know what, we've got some people from India here too. Okay, and they can see their other stuff. All right, so we're going to exit out of the student preview, and obviously you can go in and you can add in other elements, right, to make this interactive. You can add in an open-ended question. You could, take a poll, like how many of you come from an immigrant family, what immigrant families, just so that students can see, right, but this would be related to your content. And that is how you can make your Google slide deck or PowerPoint come to life through the power of NearPod. So the only thing next that you would do is save and exit. And this will come up into your library, your really cool NearPod lesson. Thank you guys for listening. I hope that this was beneficial in some way, shape, or form.